G'day there guys, it's Munga Trillionaire here and it's time for the Daily Diary. Your favourite time of day and my favourite time of day. I'm a little bit early for work this morning, so I did a bit of a loop around the valley, and I was just sitting here listening to this waltz. Johann Strauss, I believe the guy's name is, who wrote it once upon a time. And I was just thinking to myself, because I've been listening to classical music my whole drive to work this morning, which is probably gonna be a regular for me, I'd say. I'm really unimpressed with the radio these days. However, I've really been digging some classical music, so that's what's happening there. But I was just thinking to myself, I really enjoy the dramatic stuff, and then the fullness of sound you get out of a lot of classical music. Like, you know, you got the violins, and you know, you got the double bass, and you get a bit of drum in there, and all the violins, the wind instruments, the brass, you know, just got a lot of sound, especially when they turn up the volume. And you get like melodies and rhythms and everything, like, and bass lines even. So I've really been digging it of late, which is good for me. I really understand why some people get overwhelmed with emotion when they listen to some stuff. Like on Classic FM, they have like a swoon that they play. Pretty sure it's every morning, not just Fridays. You know, it's usually a section of music from like a love story. Like the one they had this morning. Well, what I've noticed, they're usually always Shakespeare. Some of the other ones I've heard, can't remember what one it was they used this morning, but it was a piece of music written for a Shakespeare play, nonetheless. So I don't mind that stuff, but I usually like a bit more to it. I like waltzes though, they're cool. And all the classics, like the big ones that everyone knows, everyone loves them. That's why they're big classics, obviously. But anyway, I'll have to talk to the Duck Man more about this tomorrow, I think, because he said he was going to come and have a wine with me tomorrow. So I'll talk to him about some classical music then, I think. But what can I do? I'll do a couple of shout outs, because I've bumped into a few people over the last few days. Here's one for Noah Scully. Bumped into him at the gym last night, and I was just we were just talking about time and life, and the life and times of him and myself, and how fast time's gone. I haven't seen him since January, it turns out, at Troy and Tani's engagement party, which was some 9 months ago, which is pretty out there. And just crazy how fast that time's gone. And then I ran into Sarah, also at the gym. Look at me being all social at the gym. Clearly talking too much, not lifting enough. But anyway, it's time to go. So, peace, love, and a stepper. It's a good show. I've got the apple. Ooh.